Rolling! Okay, this is Monster Hunter Wilds. I think I finally understand why so many people around the world love the series so much. I did everything I could to get into Monster Hunter with World and a little bit of Rise too. And I couldn't. I hated everything about it. I hated the combat. I hated the sheer amount of everything. It was intimidating. I hated the handlers so much. The dialogues, the characters. I also made a video about Monster Hunter World back in the day, and it got ratioed like crazy by the fans. They absolutely murdered me. They got me naked and smeared my sad flesh with peanut butter and left me for dead in the woods for rabid foxes to feast upon. I get it now. I'm ready to protect and defend this with my life. I have so many things to do right now. So many things I want to do right now. I want to go to the gym, and I want to play Path of Exile 2, and I want to play Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. I want to play Dragon's Dogma 2. I have 3 Dragon's Dogma 2 videos in the works. I need to finish at least one of them, but I can't because of this. This is pure evil. So, this is an experimental video. I usually write scripts beforehand, but this time I only have a few talking points written down. Basically, it's my Monster Hunter first impressions video where I look at the game as a newcomer and a Dragon's Dogma 2 fan. So, where I'm at the moment. I finished what I think is the first parts of the campaign. I saw the credits roll, and as a newcomer, I think it's really sick that they streamlined it and packed the lower, I think it's called lower ranks, into this mission-based story campaign. It took me 17, I think, hours to finish it. I'm doing chapter 4 now occasionally, but most of my time in Wilds I spend repeating the Monster Hunter loop. You know, a thing I couldn't get into in World. Preparing for the hunt, hunting, gathering, crafting, and I can't even express it. Look, I don't have enough English words to express how addictive it appears to be. It's like one wise person once said, if you don't like Monster Hunter, it means you haven't played enough Monster Hunter to like it. And I think I finally understand what this phrase truly means. I don't remember who said it. Confucius, probably, or Jason Statham, but it's so true. Again, I think I'm sitting here wasting my precious time playing Monster Hunter Wilds, like, instead of working, because Capcom could finally find a key to my little heart and sort of held my hand enough through the campaign that eventually brought me to what I guess makes Monster Hunter so great, the loop. So yeah, I think the story helped a lot, and I liked it. It wasn't the most exciting story ever, but it was a great conduit. Something to get you familiar with Monster Hunter mechanics, with the loop. I'm actually really curious about what Monster Hunter vets have to say about it. I am now deeply addicted and broken. A sad broken man. Thank you very much, Capcom. Though I'm still very salty about no Dragon's Dogma 2 news. Alright, before I explode here completely, a few words about performance. My PC, Pebbles, is 5 years old. I have an NVIDIA RTX 3060 and the game runs like dog shit with DLSS. It doesn't matter if it's unbalanced or quality, though with FSR and a built-in frame gen, ooh, it's a completely different story. Try that if you're struggling, it might help you as well. Look here, high settings, FSR, frame gen. The game looks, feels and runs smoothly with that. I mean, right now OBS is eating up some resources, but when I'm not recording, it's so very good. No complaints about the performance here at all. So, a little bit about my experience with weapons. As you can see, I'm maining a greatsword now. I started with sword and shield because I main fighter in Dragon's Dogma 2. My second favorite vocation is warrior, hence the greatsword. I picked them up purely for their appeal. I didn't know how they work. I just did like the way they look. And of course, I'm not the one to give any sort of advice, but I think I made the right choice. Sword and shield is a great entry point. It's fast. It allows you to do maneuvers and even use some items without sheathing the weapon, and you can block, and greatsword is just greatsword. In Monster Hunter World, I hated how it was like when you invest in a hit, you pick a direction, and some of the monsters, man, they're so fast. They're like all over the place, and then you're standing there like a dumb idiot for like 5 business days, like a Cyclops from Dragon's Dogma 2, missing like 80% of your hits. And so in Wilds, there's this focus mode, and it helps you rotate your character even mid-swing. And it's especially satisfying when you do this standard triangle, triangle, triangle combo, and the last part of it has like 2 hits, and if the monster moves away and you miss the first one, you can actually use this focus mode to rotate the camera and land the last one that deals the most damage. Oh. Anyways, I want to spend some time trying all of them, document it, and then make a video about my path to my favorite Monster Hunter Wilds weapon. Now, I have some Dragon's Dogma 2 friends who picked up Wilds as well. For some of them, it's their first introduction to the series, and some of them are familiar with World. And I kind of want to talk about if I think Dragon's Dogma 2 people might like Monster Hunter Wilds, because some people actually asked me that. I think that Dragon's Dogma 2 and Monster Hunter Wilds are two fundamentally different games, and if you love Dragon's Dogma 2, it doesn't necessarily mean you'll enjoy this. Oh yeah, you fight big monsters here and there too, and on paper it looks quite similar, but in reality it isn't. I can only speak for myself, of course, but what I love about Dragon's Dogma is not here, it's not in Wilds. I fell in love with Wilds for different reasons, and I think from now on I will follow both games closely, document my experience and share it with you, and I will definitely give World another go. Hey, thank you very much for watching my video. Like I said, it was an experimental one, so I'll appreciate any kind of feedback. If you want to support my channel, you can like this video, subscribe, or check my other stuff. And if you don't know how to spend your next 50 minutes, I strongly recommend checking Punk Duck's latest Dragon's Dogma 2 video. It will most likely blow your mind away. Thanks for watching. See ya. Alright, run along, cockatrice. We need a cockatrice in Dragon's Dogma 2.